Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to today's pick a card reading, and it is Spirit Guide messages. So this reading is all about how the guides can help you to have a better day, a better week. For those of you who are regulars to the channel, it's kind of like a weekly update. For anyone new, it could be an answer to a burning question. You can also apply your own question to each group or to the reading. That's fine as well. So it is general, it is intuitive, so take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. Yeah, let's get on with today's reading. If you want a private reading with me, of course, you can check the description box below. Okay, so Spirit Guide messages. Hi Group 1, how are you doing? So, Spirit Guide messages for this week. You've got 2 of Coins, Judgment, 8 of Swords reversed, Strength, Seek Hidden Treasure, and Be of Service. So I can see with the 2 of Coins and the 8 of Swords reversed, there's been around this time a lot of frustration. A lot of being your own worst enemy, getting really stressed, could be totally overwhelmed with work, with life, with anything basically. And everything has felt to be really on top of you and you can't get there. But the good news is you're not as far away as you think you are. You've got Judgment in the middle here. This is an aha moment. This is a breakthrough. This is a realization. Okay, so yeah, you're trying to get there, and maybe actually this stressful situation has made you face up to something, see the truth, face something. But the reality is that there's something very, 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 very good to come out of this situation. Seek hidden treasure means don't jump to conclusions. Don't brand something as bad or wrong or negative. Keep open, because what it looks like to me is there could be something really good, some really useful piece of information, something really good to come out of all of this, right? So at the minute, it might not feel that way, but there's something really good to come from the whole experience, okay? Strength is saying keep strong, be brave, do what you know is right, listen to what is in your gut, learn from experience, be wise, right? Don't be foolish, be wise. If you do feel like you've got too much on your plate, don't be afraid to put something down. Listen to your intuition as to exactly what to put down, and don't worry about it. Whatever you put down, the universe will help you to manage the situation. But you are due an aha moment, a realization. This difficult situation will break around this time. So you're going to get some sort of relief either this week or into next week. So that's really good news. And what they're saying is be of service. Be of service. So just look to do the right thing by yourself and by others. Really commit to your service, whatever that means to you. So do the right thing, be of service to yourself and others. And this situation, this too shall pass. Don't be your own worst enemy. Stay calm, stay wise. Don't be too cynical or too negative about the situation, and just stay open, because I think something very good is on its way to you here. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading or in a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys. Hi Group 2, how are you doing? So this is your Spirit Guide messages for this week. We've got the 4 of Wands, Death, which doesn't mean death, it means transformation. 8 of Cups, King of Swords, laugh at your demons and reflect on your truth. So what they're saying here is you do need to move on from something that is some sort of addictive pattern. It could be a habit, it could be a mindset, it could be an attitude. You do need to move on from it, but don't get too serious about everything. Don't get too cynical or too fearful. Kind of laugh at your demons means don't get sucked into the drama of it all. Don't worry about the situation. Just do what you have to do. That's the thing. You've got some issue with an old male energy, or it looks like it's probably an old male energy. It could be a current partner. Doesn't necessarily mean you've got to break up with them, but some of you, that is the case and you know it, or that you've already broken up with them and you've got to let it go. For some of you, it's not that at all. It's just that you need to end a cycle. This is all to do with happiness, prosperity, and sort of having a happily ever after situation. You've got a lot of opportunity to be very happy, but you've got to be honest with yourself about who you are, what you want, and what you need. Don't take your issues or the things that have gone wrong too seriously. Don't overly reflect on it. That's the thing. Don't become so reflective that you start to doubt yourself, second guess yourself, feel bad about yourself, etc. The Eight of Cups is saying, yes, you do need to move on from something. You've got some male energy in the situation that could be, from looking at where it is in this placement, it looks like a negative side of the King of Swords. So the King of Swords isn't necessarily cold and detached, but I feel like in this situation, because of the placement of the other cards, he's kind of cold and detached. He's maybe not fully available to you in some way, shape or form. And what they're saying is, it's time to move on from that. Be honest with yourself about what you need and what you want. There's some old pattern that you need to move on from. It's a time for you to transform. It's a time for you to change from this old way into the new way. Actually, what's going on at the minute is you're being moved towards what you really want. The truth about what you want in terms of happiness, prosperity, joy. But you have to do your part. Something has ended. Something ended maybe a while ago, and it's time to let it go. It's time to move on from it. It's time to leave the past behind. Leave all that emotional clutter from the past behind and just be in the present moment looking forwards. And don't take it all too seriously, right? Know what's true for you and focus on that and move towards that. Hope that makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading, on a private reading. In the meantime, see you soon. Hi Group 3, how you doing? So this is your spirit guide messages for this week. We've got the Lovers, the Fool, the Fountain, Knight of Wands, accept disappointments gracefully, and reassess in reverse. So they're saying you don't need to reassess. Now, by this, it means some of you it's procrastination. Some of you it's second guessing yourself. Some of you, it's that you wonder if you've made the wrong choice, which is a bit like second guessing yourself, but not necessarily. So the point is that what you've decided recently or what you've been doing or what you need to do is right. So just get on with it, basically. Just get on with it. It's all about authenticity. You made some sort of choice or you did something based on what felt right for you. You've got the Lovers and the Fool here. Both of these cards are about taking a sort of action based on a real inner feeling of this is right. Not based on what's logical necessarily, or not based on what's I don't really like the phrase logical actually. I want to kind of just confirm something here or just clarify something here, because the thing is, if I say it doesn't need to be logical, that doesn't mean it should be illogical. But some things are kind of like illogical. Do you know what I mean? They're not logical or illogical. It's an instinctive feeling. I would never encourage anyone to do something that is illogical. Sometimes we make that choice for ourselves to do that, but that advice would really only come if it was on, a specific circumstance that I was looking at, and I would think, okay, it's illogical, but in its own way it makes sense. So what I'm saying is, I'm not suggesting you be illogical. In fact, far from it, because the Lovers is about being authentic and following your making the choice to be unencumbered, to be true to yourself, to listen to your inner guidance and follow it. And the Fool is about that. The Fool isn't traditionally wise academically, intellectually, but has a real connection with inner self. And so the thing is, if you're making a move from your spirit, it's not going to be illogical. It might not be the most logical option, but it won't be illogical, because it will flow and it will make sense. So keep it simple as well. But they're saying don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You made some choices recently. Choice, the Fool, leap of faith, leaving baggage behind, leaving the past behind. You made some choice recently to be of a higher energy, to listen to spirit. The Fountain, this is high level beingness energy. And what they're saying is you made all those choices before. So now it's just about focusing on that and being bold, being brave, and taking action based on that. But you do need to be a little bold. The Knight of Wands is advisory. This reading is about what you need to do to have the things you want and to move forward positively in your life. And really, it's very important that you stay focused on moving forwards in a bold and powerful way. It's time to take some action. And just accept disappointments gracefully means like, don't let the past weigh you down. Don't let what happened in the past stop you from taking action in the now. It's time to move forward boldly and just leave the past behind. Don't doubt yourself. If you know that the direction you're going in is right for you, then just go for it. Hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading, on a private reading. In the meantime, see you soon.